Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video on Balboa. Inside of this video, I'll be explaining basically everything that you need to know about this brand new update, the depths of VERTIGO update inside of Fisch. Now, I'm not gonna lie, there is a lot of stuff inside this update, so I'll be explaining basically everything that you need to know. If you guys end up enjoying it, like and subscribe. My current goal is 50,000 subscribers. If we can get that, I'll greatly appreciate it. But yeah, let's just get right into it. Alright, so the very first thing is going to be the brand new rods coming to the game. Now keep in mind, this is inside the test session, so these might not be the 100% stats, but these are going to be the two new rods inside the game. We have the Rod of Depths, and then we have the Scurvy Rod. Now the Scurvy Rod you actually get at Forsaken Shores, you don't get inside the new depths of VERTIGO. Where the school is, where you guys do the treasure maps, it's going to be right up there. It's going to cost 35k, and you get pretty decent stats. I'm not going to lie, it used to be way better. Then they severely nerfed it, but it's still not bad. For 35k, you get 15 resilience, 15 lure speed, and 50% luck. It's not bad at all. It's not the greatest, for sure, but it's not bad at all. And then the main focus of this update is going to be the Rod of Depths, and I'm not going to lie, the Rod of Depths is going to be the new best rod other than No Life Rod. For some very simple reasons. You guys can see the lure speed, 65 lure speed. That means that you don't need to get hasty on this rod. All that you need to do is use rapid catchers, and you will have instant catch on this rod, which instantly makes it super good, right? Not only that, it has 0.15 control, which makes the bar, while you're actually doing while you're catching the fish, it makes the bar pretty big. I'm not gonna lie, the No Life Rod has like 0.25, and this one is probably the second highest inside the game. Then it has 130% luck and 8.5 resilience with a 30k max KG. Now that isn't the craziest part about this rod. The craziest part about this rod is going to be this right here. So it summons a little clone behind you, like a little ghost shadow. And basically what this ghost shadow does is whenever you catch a fish, you have a 20% chance to catch that fish twice. So if you catch a mythical, you have a 20% chance to catch that same mythical twice on every single fish that you catch, which is just absolutely brain dead. I won't lie, it is completely brain dead how that works. Because yeah, it shouldn't work. But yeah, basically these are the sets. So all that you need is a rapid catcher, and then you guys can see I throw it in there, and then I don't have to shake it all. Boom, it instantly catches. Now I am going to be fishing inside. You guys can also see how big the bar is right here. It's pretty big, I won't lie. And then you also have a little bit of resilience. Now if I was to get anything on this rod, I'm not going to lie, it would probably be more resilience, just so it's a little bit easier, but you don't even really need it, because how big the bar is, but you might, I don't really know, it's kind of 50-50. I think some fish inside this update might be too hard to catch without it. So resilience might be the best option. That you guys can see, I also do have some rare fish from this update. So the first thing is going to be Ancient Eel. This is going to be one of the legendaries. Then you guys saw I caught the black dragonfish. And then I also got one of the mythicals, actually. Where is it? I got one of the mythicals, mutated shark. Here's one of the mythicals for this update. It looks cool. Doesn't look that crazy. It looks actually kind of weird, but yeah, definitely cool. Now here you guys can see the whole beach area. Now, I'm not gonna lie, the coolest looking fish, this is actually gonna be an event fish. I'll show a photo on the screen, but this fish looks absolutely crazy, I won't lie. But yeah, you guys can see this whole new area has 3 new mythicals, 3 new legendaries, some rares, and then some other ones as well, which is pretty nice. And then as well as one event one as well, which is pretty good. But yeah, basically what this rod does, right, is makes it so you have a chance of catching everything twice, right? You have 20% chance, and then you catch everything twice, which is pretty cool. Now, the next thing that I want to talk about is going to be the new enchant relic, because everyone was assuming that we're going to get a whole new enchant relic, right? That's not actually what we're getting. What we're actually getting, or what we got, is just a new enchant. I don't know why they said new enchant relic, but the new enchant is going to be abyssal. And honestly, I haven't seen a single screenshot of anyone actually like I haven't seen a single screenshot of anything like that, right? But what I do know so far in testing, now I don't know if it's a bug, it more than likely is a bug, but so far what I know abyssal does is it gives you a 10% chance to catch a fish with the abyssal mutation on it, and the abyssal mutation sells for 4x, which is not bad. It's not really worth it unless if you have like a no life rod. That's the only real way that I could see it kind of being worth it to actually go for abyssal. But for some reason, I don't know if it's only because it's in testing or what, but there's currently a bug where if you catch any fish with abyssal, it is guaranteed to be big or giant. Now, if that is how it works, that is brain dead. I'm not gonna lie. If that is how it actually works, like in game, and that's gonna be the finalized version for Abyssal, I doubt it. But if it truly makes you catch every single fish at big or giant, that's kind of crazy. Now, you guys saw as well, we have an event going on right now called Moonlit Surge, I think it is. That is one of the new events. We have 2 new events inside this update. We have Moonlit Surge and then another one. I low-key forgot what the other one was called. Let me look at this photo that I have. So we have 2 new ones. It's Moonlit Mirage and Absolute Darkness. I believe this one's Absolute Darkness because I literally can't see anything. Let me just drag my other monitor so you guys can see some of the notes that I have for this update. Because I low-key did take some pictures. So Moonlit Mirage, this is what Moonlit Mirage does, okay? So all fish have a 20% chance to catch a mutation called Lunar, right? Whenever it has Lunar on it, it's going to be 40% harder to catch, but its weight and value will also be increased by 25%, which is kind of crazy. Now, here's the whole change log. They added a new beachberry, 2 new rods, 4 new bobbers, 18 new fish, 1 new event fish, 2 new mutations, which is Abyssal and Lunar, 2 new events, which is Moonlit, Mirage, and Absolute Darkness, and 1 new ship. And then this is another thing that they added. Invite a friend. So whenever you have a friend in your server, you get plus 30 stats. Now, I have no idea what stats they're talking about, but all that I do know is that you get plus 30 stats, right? I don't know if it's plus 30 luck. I don't know what it is, but you do get better stats whenever you are playing with a friend, which is kind of interesting. But yeah, this is a new area. Now, unfortunately, because it's Moonlit Mirage, you literally can't see anything. But yeah, so here's the new rods. This one costs 35k. The stats are pretty garbage now. And then they have this rod, which is completely brain dead, Rod of Depths. It's just brain dead, right? Now, if you guys are wondering how to get into the depths of Vertigo and you didn't already know, all that you have to do is look for a roll pull, right? One of the roll pulls, the secret, whatever, what are they called? The event ones, the ones that have the cool spiral looking thing coming out of it. Those, yo, I'm so sorry. It's so late. I didn't get any sleep. The roll pulls, right? The ones that randomly spawn, those ones, you go into it and then you just get automatically here. There's no secret. There's no nothing. There's nothing like that. Now, for the vault, right? The vault that everyone was wondering about where to use these keys at, the depths keys. Everyone was wondering where to use those. Now, I don't know how to get these keys or anything like that. I don't even know where the vault is right now. That's going to have to be a whole separate video because I do know one thing. To open up the depths vault, you have to complete the whole beachberry for the depths. Okay, so I have no idea what's in that vault or anything like that. I think it might be this rod. I have no idea, right? But I do know the 2 things that you're going to need is going to be this key right here, which I don't know how you did. And then the other thing that you're going to need is the whole beachberry completed. That is really all that I know currently for that one area. And I honestly have no idea where it is. And my game is so dark because of this event that I can't see anything. I know it's called Absolute Darkness, but I literally cannot see anything. So yeah, that will have to be a whole different video because like I said, they are gatekeeping some stuff from testing. So there is some stuff that I can't show. So I'm kind of just showing you guys like what they're actually adding inside of this update. Now, unfortunately, I will have to make an updated video showing you guys how to use the key, where to use the key, how to get the new rod and everything like that. Because this rod actually has a quest line and things like that. Like, there is a lot of stuff that they get kept from testing that I can't show you guys. Because I'm recording this before the update actually comes out, which is kind of unfortunate. So I will have to make an updated video. But basically everything that they added inside of this update, you guys saw right here. This is everything that they added. A whole new beachberry, which has 18 new fish and 1 event fish. 4 new bobbers. Actually, let me show you guys those bobbers real quick. They have the Crown of Depths, Abyssal, Scroll, and the Key of Depths. They won't be this price. They'll actually be like the normal price. And then one other thing that they didn't say that they added is actually a starter pack, which comes with a new boat and a new rod, and that rod is completely garbage. So yeah, don't get that rod. I won't lie, do not get that rod. Let me leave and rejoin so I can actually show you guys the new boats as well, because there is 2 new boats inside the game. One of them you get from the starter pack, and then the other one you just buy. I believe it's level 90 or something, and from what I saw, it's not that crazy of a boat. Actually, it doesn't seem that crazy. Like, the speed and all that wasn't really that good at all. So yeah, so far the best thing from this update is 100% going to be the new rod, because it just is kind of it low key just is. You don't have to get hasty on it, and you don't really have to get resilience on it. I'm not gonna lie, you don't really have to get either of those. Now, obviously, you could get resilience, you could get it, but you don't need it. I'm not gonna lie, as long as you're half decent at the game mode, you'll be able to catch any fish with this. So you can kind of get whatever you want on it. But yeah, let me show you guys the new boats right here, so you guys can see right here. Here's gonna be the new boat, the Pearl. It's only 95 speed, which isn't that crazy. It's basically just a better Flying Dutchman. But yeah, you guys see you did it at level 90, and then they also have this one right here, which you get from the starter pack, and this one's actually pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, this one's actually pretty good. Good speed, good steering, like not bad at all for a starter pack. And I don't know how expensive the starter pack is, but I believe that's everything inside the update. You guys see, this is where you go to invite a friend, but whenever a friend's inside your lobby, you automatically get 30 plus stats. There's 2 new events, there's 2 new rods. The other rod you get at Forsaken Shores up in the school, right? You just go to where the treasure map person is, you go up there, boom, you get the new rod. It's an okay rod. It used to be crazy, but then they heavily nerfed it. And then the Rod of Depths is from a quest, but we have no idea what quest. So whenever I figure out what that quest is, I'll have a video up on that as well. Kinda, what I can show you guys is just the update, right? The new fish and things like that. So you guys see, here's some of the new fish. Boom. Where's the other one? Mutated shark. This is a mythical. And then where is, yeah, Ancient Eel is going to be one of the legendaries. But yeah, as far as like where to use the key, how to get the rod, and things like that, I don't really know that completely right now because they don't have it inside the test session. So I'll have to make those separate videos. But yeah, if you guys ended up enjoying this video, like and subscribe. I'll go over everything one last time. Now, I don't know about the Absolute Darkness event, but what I do know is that the Lunar event or the Moonlit Mirage basically makes it so all fish have a 20% chance to get lunar on it, which makes the fish 40% harder to catch, but it grants an effect that increases the weight and value by 25%. Then here's the whole update log. So whenever you guys log in, you'll see this, and there is some stuff that they didn't include in here, and then they have this as well, and then everything else that I showed you, the whole new area, basically all that. But basically, where you go for the depths is going to be the spiral roll pools that spawn randomly across the map, and you have to go find them and jump into them. The same way that you got the Aurora rod. Why is there a furry in my game? I think that's going to be it for this video. If you guys end up enjoying it, like and subscribe. I'm sorry, this video was like rushed and in the testing, and I haven't slept. I got 4 hours of sleep last night and stayed up for you guys to drop these update videos. But yeah, that's going to be it for me. If you guys end up enjoying it, like, subscribe. The update, whenever I'm posting this, the update will be out. I'm posting this directly at 5 when the update comes out. But yeah, basically to get the new depths thing, you go through one of the roll pools, and to actually get the little key gate thing to open, you don't need to do anything. You don't need to have no life rod like some people were expecting. You just need to get a depths key, which I have no idea how to get. I'll make a video once when I figure it out. And then you open it, and you need the whole bestiary for the depths completed. Those are the only 2 things that I really know. If I have more information when this video comes out, then I'll post it inside the comment section down below. But yeah, that's it for me. If you enjoyed, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys inside the next one. Peace.